So we're headed up this mountain. It's dead silent. It's dead silent. And we're gonna go to the top of this mountain, and what we're doing is we're following little depressions and little seeps to keep our noise level down, because it suppresses the noise in those little ravines. You can't see much, but we're just trying to get to the top. And then we'll still hunt our way down through the ridges. But we're using the terrain as best we can to keep our noise level low. And hopefully get close enough for a shot in this hardwoods. So we'll see how it goes. We'll reconvene on top. So, like in hardwoods like this, I'm not gonna grunt very loud. Just a couple soft grunts as we're moving, because I don't want the sound to travel too far. I want it to equalize. So if deer hear footsteps, they'll hear grunting, you know? But yesterday when I was in the swamp, it was real windy. And there's these little rooms between the spruce and the witch hobble. So I was grunting a lot louder, trying to get the sound to travel, because I was trying to get them to come in. It's kind of like when you call a turkey. Yeah. You want to call, and then kind of cut the distance in half. Right. So that's what I was trying to do. Or hope you catch one unaware or whatever. That's why I was trying to get one to kind of come into the grunt call. So I grunt real loud, trying to get him interested. Thinking I was over here, but I would be like 20 yards closer. Yeah. And I'd peek through these little rooms, and I'm trying to catch one. Because at that point, the only chance you got, and I think this is important to say, the only chance you got is a jump shot, because they had the advantage. So what you were doing was really smart, because you're getting them to engage and make the mistake. Well, that's it, because like in that kind of area, the only place deer can move is where I can move. Right. It's so thick. So them little witch hobble spots, they're going to travel them corridors. Yep. So if you just try to, peek around some spruce or through some and try to catch one coming at you looking. Yep. Then you can shoot them real close. So, which is we almost did last year. Yeah, twice. So it does work. Alright, we're gonna keep heading up. So where do you think they'll be? My guess is either on the very top where the oaks are, or just on the other side. Because with that saddle, they can just pitch off and pick one way or the other. And yeah, they're going right for a swamp, river, or whatever. That's true. And it's away from the road, That's right. And there's a swamp on this side, just so the people know, and one on the right-hand side. Yeah. So there's a good chance they're going to want to be on that side. Yeah, they can just pitch off and hit a river. Yep. Yeah, he's got a tight curl. Yep, comes in. Says time must come all the way in Earth G2. Just as I get up and over this, I'm going to just let it run.
Jumped him out of his bed. I have to go see. Had him in the scope for just a second. Shooting through a lot of stuff though. It's always tough. It's a nice buck though. That was a nice buck. I don't know, I was shooting through a ton of shit. He was in his bed down there. And I heard him get up and blow. And then I got him in the scope and he started running, you know, and as he was jumping right through that stuff, thankfully I had a scope, to be honest. He's probably 60 yards, you know. Yep. And then he jumped and I shot a jump shot right through here. But it was really, I couldn't see because of the sunlight. When he first got up, I was like, I heard him blow and he gets up. He's right down there. And that's where I knew they were going to be on this side.
What?
You know?
I wanted that side.
Exactly.
And I was trying to get around because the wind's, dude, it's windier than hell over there.
Ah, that's why they're on this side.
So I wanted
they must have wandered over this way.
I wanted to get ahead of you.
Yep.
And try to have my scent push the top this way.
Yep.
And then where I was, dude, it's a cliff. And I was just skirting the edge of it. And I can see this huge flat down below.
Yep.
So if anything blew off that side, I was going to have, like, I mean, it would have been long shots, but it would have been just bang, bang, bang.
Well, you can see here, it was brutal. It was I could barely see his horns, you know, as he got up, and I was like, what, oh.
Yeah. And then I was trying to push the top, but I figured if they were laying down, it'd be on this side, because it's downwind.
Yeah.
And they can see.
Yeah, they love it. It curled, the wind curls. Yeah. I don't think he winded me. I think he saw me right here, you know, because I came right over. If he didn't blow, I probably just would have heard chit-chit.
It's funny because I was like looking down at that flat down there, and I was like, I turned my scope up to 2 power just in case I had to send one.
Right there.
And
same thing.
I was like, well, it's a little much for shooting up the hill.
Yeah.
It's kind of thick right there.
Yeah.
And it's all sprucey. But I was like shooting down through there, 2 power. I literally just pulled my gun up and I'm looking. I'm like, that'll work. And I hear, and then I ran up on top,
hoping that something would come over.
Get pushed over the top because I was going to start hammering.
This was a good plan. I thought this last night. I was like, when we get to the top, let's do exactly what you said. Let's split up and around.
Split the top.
All right, I got to keep my eye on the spot where he was and see if we can't get blood. I mean, I did have the reticle on him, but he was bailing.
Yeah.
You know, bailing. So, let me just make sure guns are safe. And it was just him. There is a one up here. He was laying down somewhere. It's hard to tell from up there. Right in here. Might be over there. I can't see. It was... I shot him right over here. It's tough to tell because once you get down here, it all looks the same. I'm going to do a wide circle because he ran right through here. Right here's where I shot him. Right through here. Oh, it's going to be tough. Yeah. Right through there. Now tell me this isn't one of the most beautiful things you could ever be in.
That's that colossal mountain the boys are gonna hunt.
Good luck.
Yeah, right. But I'll tell you what though, I understand, like, having a video for memories and all that.
But we've done a lot of shit like that through the years.
I'm saying like the video, just walking
Oh,
through here,
yeah.
all the memories,
Yeah.
like later down the road.
Yes. Yes. This is a magical moment.
Like, oh, that's the day Dad shot at that buck.
Yeah, right back there.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, how many hunts have we had like this though over the years?
I know.
You know,
I know.
dozens. Where it was actually me and you hunting together. All the early years.
Yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way, dude.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I mean, we've had.
My best friend.
Yeah. I mean, from still hunting like this on like hot days. You know what I mean? Like,
I know.
just.
Everybody thought we were crazy, but we
Like-
killed shit.
And like terrible still hunting too. Like we were terrible at it.
I know.
Terrible at it, but just impatient. You know?
Well, we would just walk.
Yeah.
We would bump deer. That's all we did. We explored. We weren't still hunting.
I mean, I think about like days forgotten. You know,
Yeah.
that like you never forget certain things, but like the day that you shot at that buck in Spectacle.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
I was talking to two guys when you shot.
Yep.
I ran
Yeah.
into two guys in the mountain. I was talking to them, and I hear, you know, it's like, you know, Joey, same thing. Like, there, dude, it looks just like that. I was literally going through, and like I saw the scrape, and there's rubs, and I'm like, that's why that first rub you seen earlier, I checked to see if there was any shavings on top of the leaves.
Yeah.
Because that's what I did in Spectacle with Joe. It was like, I saw a rub, and I was like, wow, that's a brand new rub, and I was like, that's really brand new. All the shavings are on top of the leaves, and then like there was like a 3-foot ledge, but there's like a perfect cut up on the next
Yeah.
part. I bet if I was a buck, I would have gone up through there, and not 20 yards.
But we got a really nice buck track, and when you see a buck track in dry leaves, like really dry, windy leaves, that usually means they're pretty close, because usually even those tracks will curl up. And right here we got a big staggered track, and this is exactly where I tracked a very similar track last year. It's in a saddle between two mountain ranges, and this buck obviously came through either this morning or just mere hours ago. So we're gonna just kind of follow him down and see where he takes us, and do some exploring while we hunt him. He ain't gonna be far, because they're not just running. You know, probably came from one swamp. He's probably gonna lay down someplace in here where he's comfortable, like when he got in the wind. That's my guess.
Your other buck would have came from over there.
That's right.
So they're both gonna be down in here.
That's right. I'm just gonna follow this till I can, and then we're in the game.
Yeah.
All right, so we've been bare ground tracking this big buck that I chased, I think last year. Could be any buck, really, but he's taking the same path. And we noticed he was feeding. This is tough to track in. It's just dry, puffy leaves. It's just dry, puffy leaves, but when they're going downhill, you can track them. And he's big enough where there's just enough of a film of dried leaves to be able to track him. Come right here. He ain't far, 'cause that ain't curled up. I'm putting it right on 1 power. You're gonna have to peel your eyeballs looking past me. Don't even bother with the track. I'm gonna still hunt his track because he's not gonna be far. Scrape, rub that.
Johnny raked his antlers on there a little bit.
Yeah, he's
You
gonna
can see where
Dude, he's gonna be right here, so you get ready to shoot, because I won't be able to run it out. I wanted to make sure this was him. Once it runs out, we're done. But he's gonna be in this dark shit down by water after feeding so much on the dry shit. I just say we go in here and still hunt. Get ready, because he ain't far. He is not far the way he fed. Want to grunt? I do. Yep. And we're only going to go 3-4 steps and grunt. You don't want him to bleed too. There goes one. I definitely heard something. Doesn't mean they've gone anywhere because you would have heard them going ch-ch-ch-ch.